is take 3 because the first take, the video didn't film. The second take, it ran out of video. I run out of room. And I don't remember. There was another one in there that didn't do anything either. So, making a face mask out of a blue shop towel. It can be Scott or it can be Sellers. There is some debate of whether they're different or the same. I don't know the answer to that. I have some Scott here. But there is some debate that they're made out of different material. They look the same. But I do not know the answers. There's also a Scott original shop towel. There's a Scott extra tough or extra strength shop towel. Just the way, this is what I've got. It's all going to work the same. Take a regular paper clip, straighten it out, try to get it straight as you can, all the little bends out of it. And then on the end, I really like to take and do it this way, but this specific paper clip has a plastic on it, makes it hard to do that way. But fold the end around and bend it in. Helps keep it from sharp edge from digging in your nose quite as much, or into your cheek actually. So there has been some research done, and there's some stuff done from back 10 years ago, and there's some recent stuff done on the SARS virus and on this one. But these paper towels are fairly effective. Using this specific design, I'm not saying this is the best by any means. This is just what is available. And what's available and you can use is usually better than that which you don't have. So, take it, lay it up there. It's not real critical where you lay it. Just get it somewhere up in that vicinity. The paper towels, the virus will live about 3.5 hours on a paper towel. According to some research that was done years back, it'll live 2 or 3 days on a cloth. So that's something to think about. Lay that somewhere in the middle there, right there. Put some tape on it to hold it in position. I like electrical tape, but I have used Scotch tape, duct tape, masking tape. I hadn't found any tape that didn't work. Just my preference, and I have, is electrical tape. Take that, fold it over. Anyway, there is some research in the past that has been done with this design by one of the toxicology department. They took and actually did the medical leak checks on it. And they found that one paper towel with the design where the band goes behind the head was 54% effective compared to an N95 that's 95% effective, and a standard surgical mask which is 30 to 50% effective. Depends on which test you read. Because they're not made to filter incoming, they're made to stop fluid outgoing. So they're not going to be that effective, and this is just a little better, maybe. Anyway, so this is fairly effective. Bandanas and stuff like that are usually in the 15 to 30% effectiveness. So there you go. 2 of these paper towels folded up was tested at 74% with the rubber band behind the head where it goes all the way around. So anyway, I fold this 2, let's see, 1, 2, and I like to go 3 times. Just a little narrow band there. It's There's nothing real critical about this. Except not running out of memory on your card that you're recording on. It makes it really hard to make a video. Anyway. And then just fold that like so. 3/4 of an inch, 1 inch, inch and a half, inch and a quarter. It does not matter. It is not critical. I do not measure. I simply fold it over and go with it. That's it. That's all I do. Crease it good. Put something on there to hold that end down because it makes it easier. And then somewhere in the middle here, tear this. I have tried tying it because I did not like this design. But I have tried tying it. I have tried various different methods, 4 or 5 different methods. And I'm going to get a different rubber band to show. Now, I've got one here that I made in one of the other videos. I'll just use it. I'm using these rubber bands. These are 1/8 by 3.5 inch. It seems to work. Is it the best? I don't know. Put it through there. Try to keep it from twisting too much. Now, everybody laugh at me right here trying to do this. Fumble fingers here. Keep it straight. Yeah, it'll come out pretty good. Sometimes it twists on me if I'm not paying attention or I'm in a rush. And when it twists, it gets kind of harsh on the ears a little bit. Just pick a spot about halfway in the middle, tear that up. If your face is larger, then keep it out here close to the edge. If your face is smaller, you put one on that's too big, tear it up into here, and so you'll make it shorter. And it doesn't seem to matter if I put it on the top half or I put it around this bottom half. I haven't seen a big difference. And you take a paper, where you put the paper clip determines the size of your mask. So now if you got one paper towel, you can put both paper clips from the same side. And I have found that 2 paper clips make a difference. If you have if you have 2 paper towels, then what I do is I flip it over and put 1 paper clip from one side and 1 paper clip from the other side, because it's hard to get the paper clips to go all the way through really good. But I found that it definitely holds better. And just space them a little bit, put 2 paper clips in. 2 paper clips definitely works better than 1. I did not create this design. I saw a video where a guy did it, and he did not create it. He came up with it from a person, a lady from either Italy or Mexico. I will try to find the links to give credit to them. And the guy that the lady in Mexico or Italy, she was using the regular paper towels. He took and used shop towels. A guy in the toxicology department at Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Chapel Hill Medical Department, he took it and tested it with the proper leak tests and found 54%. If you just put 2 rubber bands on there, you can just put it around your ear. You don't have to have the center one. If you put 3, it gives you the option to put it around your ear or just put it around the back of your head. And if you do put it around your ear, it takes some of the stress off the ear. So I like this rubber band. The toxicology guy, he tested 1 paper towel at 54% with it just around the ear. He did 2 paper towels with it around the back of the head and came up with 74% effective. That's pretty good. And what you do is you just put this on, and you can loop these over your ear or not. Whatever gives you the best fit. Put it over your face, And then once you get it on your face, bend that down to fit your nose so that it has a good fit. See that cloth right there? That gives you a little bit of a seal. Works pretty good. If you've got these bigger rubber bands, I found that I prefer them placed in the center of the back. They're just a little big going if I end up putting it over my ear. And that it gives some strength. That's possibly my favorite setup right there, with the smaller ones there and the bigger ones there. If you had a little longer ones right here, it might work better. If you put it over your ear. This is a 2 paper towel. That's it. Yeah. So you notice I stapled this one from that side, and I stapled one from that side. Like I said, if your face is smaller, you just tear these up, tear this a little more up into here, so your rubber band, instead of being out here, your rubber band's up here, and you staple here. And that makes it fit. If your face is larger, keep it out there at the end. You just put it on and bend it down to fit your nose. It's not the best, but it's better than what you don't have. So, there you go.